You see, I'm not one of those guys that like to say that I told you so, but I told you so. Listen to Uncle HH. You all said Ivory Coast would win because they beat Algeria and so forth. This is football. Know about football analysis, know about footballing reality. Because beating Algeria in a group stage game when they were desperate is very different from playing against Egypt, the most successful team in Afcon, in a knockout game where it now gets fully real. And just the way things are looking, we saw what Mane did. We saw what Hakimi did. Salah now scoring the winning penalty. It seems as if the stars are really aligning. This is the freaking AFCON. Let's get it. So just to show you that Football Hot, we are truly the premier international tournament. We have both an Egyptian and an Ivorian in this post-match situation. So I'm going to come first to Hazem before I come first to Ralph. Now, Hazem, you stole my move. You stole my move. I know what I mean by that. You stole my move, which is the reverse psychology movement. And because I saw a little tweet because obviously I didn't know choose it. And afterwards you're like, oh yeah, every post. Oh, it has me. We reduce the background noise. Reduce the background noise.
What?
Wait, reduce your. I can hear your background noise. Reduce your background noise.
Oh, okay, one second. One second.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure I have something. They're celebrating now, but it's like, Hassan, I try to tell you that look, the game that Ivory Coast had against Algeria, that's a different game. And you see, for me, the only mistake I made was I thought it was going to be 1-1. I thought it was going to be 1-1, and there were a few chances, but I said that this is going all the way. This is going all the way, and I'm taking Egypt on penalties because I just think that people got too hyped and too reactionary when Ivory Coast beat Algeria. And I tried to explain to people that you have to look at it in context. Algeria lost to Equatorial Guinea the previous game, and they were desperate in that game, so they had to win the game. So they had to come out and win the game. Egypt didn't have to win the game in 90 minutes or 120 minutes. They'd like, of course, they'd want to. They didn't have to. So it's like, okay, we'll try to win the game, but we're not going to come out. Well, we're going to keep our shape, take our chances when we can. If it goes to penalties, so be it. We believe in our chances and penalties. And I think the big thing was I think the Egyptian keeper, he was voted keeper of the group stages. So when he went, I was like, oh, damn. Because Al Sharawi, it's so hard for like a new keeper to come in and I think what's his name? Is it Gabiaski or something?
Hmm?
The keeper that came in.
Abdul Gabal.
Oh yeah. So
yeah,
he's coming in under real pressure. But
yeah,
Hazem, just your reaction, because we're gonna talk about the stuff in detail, but just give me from an Egyptian, your raw reaction to that pulsating penalty win. How's your heart?
Bro, I'm barely alive, bro. It's like that was the most stressful last half an hour of not of my life, but like in a long time. You know, like that. Like why these guys have to stress me out like that? Like that penalty,
it is stressful. I can only imagine, man.
Like
no, because my thing is that, bro. I'm going to ask Ralph this when I get to Ralph. Do you know that? Because it's funny. I was tweeting something. I was tweeting about the Ivorian keeper being a brick, and we'll talk about him. And I was like, why is Eric Bailly stepping up to take a penalty? He's a defender. Like, surely they are.
No, the thing is, when I saw Bailly stepping up, I was like, nah, I think he may miss because, like, not only that he's a defender, the whole match, I think he was wearing the head.
Yeah, the head guard,
and even with the head guard, he got hit really hard.
Yeah, but you know. In truth, though, some defenders are like Bonucci is an amazing penalty taker.
Yeah.
Ramos is a great penalty taker. But My thing is, do we know Eric Bailly is a quality penalty taker? So you have to know that this is the defender. He can take good penalties. But when I saw Bailly, I'm like, I can't remember last time Bailly took a penalty. So
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
continue.
Yeah, but the thing is, look, man, with this, like, we should have closed this match way earlier. Like, that we stressed ourselves out unnecessarily because the amount of chances that these guys had easy chances. It wasn't even the Ivory Coast keeper. They skied easy chances. Like, the amount of times Salah made a good pass to Mustafa Mohamed in the first half, and Mustafa Mohamed missed. And I never want to see this guy playing in the Egypt shirt again.
Wait. Who is the number 7?
Number 7 is Trezeguet. He also missed so many.
Bro, yeah,
So many
that guy,
chances.
because I think he
Yeah,
had like another great chance, and that
yeah,
guy, that was I was
yeah.
like,
But
man,
that's the problem with playing Trezeguet when he's unfit. Like, he's unfit. He's not match ready. He doesn't have the match rhythm, and he's missing all those chances. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't have taken off Marmoush. But look, man, we missed so many chances in the first half and in the extra time. But also Ivory Coast. But that was the Egypt goalkeeper Ashanawi. He made some great saves, I have to say. But as a whole, if you look at the match as a whole, like, Egypt was pretty much controlling the game in most moments. In most moments, we were controlling the match, and the key moments in this match was, you have to say, when Kessie got injured. When Kessie came off, because that basically he was holding Ivory Coast midfield, Frank Kessie. And when Kessie came off, Egypt gained confidence, and they just took control of the game. But you could see in this match that Ivory Coast were kind of scared. They were playing scared of Egypt. I don't know if it's because many teams are
no.
often
For me, no, it wasn't scared. Like for me, I'll tell you right.
no,
No, for me, because it goes back to the whole Algeria thing. Because you're just, bro, didn't Sierra Leone hold Ivory Coast to 2-2 as well? People
yeah,
were overrating this Ivory Coast team because people thought that Ivory Coast would do to Egypt what they did to Algeria. But guys, look at how different the games and how different the situations were. Algeria gave Ivory Coast space because they had to, because Algeria were desperate. Egypt didn't give them space. So Ivory Coast were like, oh, wow. Because I think, okay,
yeah, and no,
you
but
can play with
AC,
space. Can you now break down a team?
no, but these guys, why were Ivory Coast clearing the ball immediately when they weren't even in a closed down that immediately? They were clearing the ball even when they didn't need to. They were, I don't know. For me, they seemed very scared in the first half, and I don't know. Egypt seemed more confident in the game, more confident in themselves, and they really showed a different display completely than in the group stages. Like, Egypt performed a great performance today, and this was probably Egypt's best performance in a long time, in a couple of years. No performance comes close to this performance in recent
No.
years.
Very good defending. Some very good
Yeah,
defending. Very good.
defensively, even the midfield as well, winning the second balls. Every time Ivory Coast lost the ball, they were under pressure from the Egyptian players. They couldn't move, and the Egyptian players were ready to counter attack. The only thing that Egypt did wrong in this match was finishing. Like, our finishing was horrible. The amount of times that we were in front of goal and we couldn't finish. But yeah, so I mean, Queiroz, he did a good tactics in this match. In this match, he repaired himself, and he was actually able to make Egypt control the game.
No, but
No,
you know,
but
again,
the only thing against Queiroz I have, he's still stubborn. That's the problem. Why are you making changes so late? Like, Ivory Coast already brought on Zaha and Boga and these guys, and you're still waiting with the guy who's missing all the chances. Mustafa Mohamed is still on the pitch, and you're not making any changes. This guy brought on Zizou and Trezeguet in like the 70 something minute. Like, why is he waiting so long to make these changes? And he's just sticking to his players. He doesn't want to change his players. He brought on.
wait, hold up, wait. I want to bring, because we're gonna. I want to bring in Ralph into this one. Let me bring in Ralph. So Ralph, before you break things down for Ralph, I just have one very simple question: whose bright idea was it to give Eric Bailly, I think it was the second or third penalty in a penalty shootout in the knockouts? Like, starts there, then break things down to your reaction.
Bro, I'm in pain. You know this stupid guy, Eric Bailly, done a no-look penalty. Let me send it to you. Let me send it.
No. Someone sent it to me, like, in the in like a group thing as well. I was like, you're kidding me.
Thank you, Musab.
You're a defender. You did a no-look. That's what the penalty was. It's trash enough as it was. You tried a no-look penalty as
Bro,
a
this
defender.
guy was walking, man. He was walking, and then he stood.
And then look at his reaction after he missed. Sorry, Ralph, sorry, continue.
Bro, the thing is, yeah, I'm not, like, obviously I'm angry at him for missing the penalty, but he had a good game.
Yeah,
I think he was our best player.
Yeah.
To be honest, I just think he's a funny guy. That's why I'm not really like, oh, let me abuse this guy. This is why I'm not really going in on him. But bro, we have a bottle gene. You know what Spurs have?
Oh yeah, oh no,
Bro,
yeah, for sure.
Bro, we bottle everything.
Wait, and also like,
Yeah.
what's your
Ivory
record? Like,
Coast are
how many times have you
Juventus
lost?
of Africa. Juventus of Africa.
Wait, hold on. Isn't this the third time Egypt have like knocked you out of the
Bro,
Afcon?
Egypt, man, are a bogey
Yeah,
team,
like
man.
in the final,
Each time,
in
bro.
06, in the semi-final, 2 years after now.
Seriously, I hate playing these guys, man.
Bro, the thing is,
annoying,
every time Drogba played against us, I think every time he lost.
bro, I'm just frustrated. Let me break down the game. So,
Yeah.
Haller, he was a brick.
0 goals, man. 0 goals, bro.
Bro, he's not. I don't think he's good, man. I don't know where the hype is. And
No, 10 hack tax. No, bro. It's simple. Like, we're gonna break it down because if you want to talk Haller, talk about De Ligt, talk about Frank De Jong. Okay, Ziyech has been doing a few things, but you can see
No, but Ralph, he didn't have any service, man. Like,
nah,
come
man,
on, like,
I'm not having
nah,
this,
don't give me
bro.
no, because they were so
Zaha should
selfish,
be
bro.
starting.
Come on,
If Zaha started,
no, man.
he
In
was
the
not
modern-
getting service.
no.
Bro,
Zaha
even
should
when
start
he was
over Haller.
touching the ball, he kept giving it away, man. I'm not, bro. When people talk about service, I'm not hearing it, man. You should be doing better. But anyway,
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
This is how I know football has declined. You know, this guy's got 10 Champions League goals this season. 10. Bro? This is why I'm not taking. You think I'm gonna take football seriously nowadays, bro? No, man.
No, it's all no. But my thing though is that I believe that Zaha should have started this game.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he caused us problems, man. He caused us problems.
Yeah, no.
Bro. He's old, man. I don't know why he still starts.
Yeah, Gradle. Yeah, I mean, like, no, because my thing is that, bro, you have
Great.
you have a guy called Cradle, like a baby's cradle is starting ahead of a guy called Zaha. I'm like, excuse me, this guy called Cradle, like the guy's like pushing 50 or something. Because my thing is, Zaha, he's wearing the freaking number 9. For me, jersey numbers mean a big thing because I think that's for Egypt. Let's keep it real to you. They found it very easy with Haller because the thing with Haller is you can tell the guy is a system guy that needs the Ajax system to see what's up. Zaha is just a quality player. Look at when he came on and how he was actually causing Egypt's issues and beating guys and so forth. But sorry, continue.
You have to give credit to the Egypt the defenders,
Hegazi
and Abdelminim. Like these guys.
The thing is, I don't think this game was like, oh, one team was better than the other. That the other team deserved it completely. I think it was 50-50. Like Egypt were good in the first half, Ivory Coast was good in the second half, and then extra time happened. For me, it's just we need to have bro. This keeper, man, that we have, the penalties, bro.
Ralph,
Do you see the way he was diving?
No, wait, Ralph.
Those are penalties, to be honest. So.
Did you know as the guy is doing the run up, the Ivorian keeper, he's already diving to an area already.
Bro, I want
to say to that, bro. Do you know that if you're already diving, it makes it very simple for someone to. So really, all you have to do is just that before you.
He wants to predict it. He wants to predict it.
No, but Hazem, it's idiotic.
Risky. Yeah.
No, Hazem, no. Look, I'm just okay. Maybe Hazem, maybe you're a nice guy. I'm not as nice as you. It's idiotic. It's brickish. It's induct worthy. How are you diving 3 years early? It makes it so.
It was a bit too early.
I'm not trying to.
This guy was off his line. Listen, do you know what? Do you know why it was so stupid? If he made the save, it wouldn't count because you've already gone off your line before the guy has hit the ball.
Yeah, he went completely off the line. Yeah.
No, bro. So even if you make the save, it shouldn't count because, bro, you're off your line 3 years early before the guy has even come anywhere.
Off the line in the wrong direction. He's like in another area of the planet. All of a sudden.
So basically, you've gone 3 years early, and it's the wrong way.
Oh my god!
Ralph, continue, man.
Bro, what's gonna say? The midfield, Kessie, we look, bro. I don't know. I don't even know how he got injured, man. I bet he was faking it. He just didn't want to take criticism because he was thinking up the pace as well.
No, I think he clashed with Mustafa Mohammed, and then later
Yeah,
he
but he
felt,
should, bro. He should just
yeah.
just go through the pain, man. Just, I'm tired. Oh, bro,
Okay, wait. So let me take some deals and be back to Hassan. So shout out to your boy Casey who says Ivory had the better chances. Egypt were the lucky team. Nah, for me,
no
both Ivory
chance.
Coast
It
and
was
Egypt had very good
even.
chances.
Nah. Egypt had the better chance. We just took them completely wrong, man. Like the shots
No,
were
no, no,
so
no,
bad.
no. No, you know that save that led to the keeper being injured. That was a very good chance because
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
a 1v1. That was a 1v1. But
Can we talk about Salah, please? I need to. I have, bro. I'm going in this guy.
What,
I'm going
bro?
in on this guy because he's one of
Bro,
those players that I despise. I
what,
despise,
bro?
bro.
Nah, bro.
I
We're not gonna have a
despise
good
him,
time over here, bro.
He
Sorry.
did not play
wait,
well.
hold on,
He's one of
wait,
those
Ralph,
players.
hold on. Let me say this.
Wait,
Look,
chill, bro.
your boy Abdul,
This
hold
guy
on.
was
Your
giving.
boy Abdul. That's basically what Abdul said. The Ivorian keeper was a. Now look, I don't want to say too many things, but do you know when they say when the dots connect, you have to ask questions. So we already saw what he did in the game against Sierra Leone, where he literally threw the ball in the guy's path. Now you are diving. I don't want to accuse anybody of anything. All I want is an investigation. I'm accusing no one of anything. Innocent until proven guilty. All I want is an investigation into his bank account during this Afcon. If there are any large sums of money that have been put into his bank account this Afcon, I think he should be brought. That's what I want to know. Just look at his bank account details, all bank account details, and say, has there been any large amounts of money put into his bank accounts either during this Afcon or after the Afcon? Because sometimes you get paid after the deal because it's dodgy. Your boy Casey says, thank you for the job, Casey. Salah again, garbage. Oh no, come on. See, this guy
Bro,
is
he's
a
a system
system
player,
highlight
man. I
merchant.
don't care, bro. Today I'm going in on this guy.
Sorry. Take away the space and his god awful dribbling shows. Bay pocketed him. Feel sad for him. No, now let's be
Highlight the
real.
other comments. Highlight the other comments. These people are
Wait,
saying Salah basically produced 5 assists, and it's true.
no. Wait. Let me see. This is where you have to now talk about football right now. If the players that Salah plays with are way below the player he plays with at Liverpool. So, bro, how good does Bale look for Wales as opposed to how he looks like for Real Madrid and so forth? But Salah, with all he had, bro, look at how many chances that he produced. He produced at least 2 or 3 good quality chances that these guys bricked up. There was that one chance he produced for Homeboy, 1v1. The guy scoffed his shot. Another chance where he produced for another guy. Clear on goal. He skied it.
Yeah.
So and also he had that chance that the
And he
keeper
had
saved.
3 players on him, and he still was able to do that.
Yeah, so
3 players. They put 3
you
players
have
on.
to understand football because you can just say, "Oh, what is Aldo, bro?" You have to look at who is he playing with compared to who he plays with at Liverpool. If you put Messi, and if you say, "Okay, Messi, you're not playing for Sierra Leone," or Messi, you're not playing for Chad, or Messi, you're not playing for Malaysia, or Messi, you're not playing for Slovenia, he will look the same. Trust me,
No,
Messi
I
will
don't
not look
think
the
he
same
will.
playing for Slovenia or Slovakia
Not
than if he
Messi
was
now,
playing for
because
Argentina.
not Messi now because he's washed, but the peak Messi, he's winning this whole tournament.
What,
He's
bro?
winning
Messi could hardly win.
hold on.
Messi could hardly win
Wait,
Copa
hold on,
America,
hold on.
man. Messi could
Wait,
hardly win
Ralph,
Copa America
peak
with
Messi, hold on.
Argentina.
Peak Messi is winning this whole tournament with
Yeah,
Egypt.
he is.
He
Yeah,
hardly
he
won
is.
it with Argentina. He
That's
hardly
cap.
won
That's
Copa
so
America
what?
with Argentina,
So
bro.
what?
Come on, man.
It's just
He was
penalties,
taking.
man.
He
He
took
missed out on
8,000
penalties,
years. He took 8,000 years
that's
to win
cap.
Copa America with
Ralph, that's
Argentina.
cap.
So how? And
bro.
he has so many
Okay,
good
okay,
players.
Salah
wait. But let's move on.
completes
So
39
Hazard, look.
dribbles
So
per
focus on this.
year, man. I'm not
Let's
hearing
focus. So
Salah
Hazard,
hype.
do you now believe that this was the game in which kind of weakened Egypt? Because look, Salah has the chance to win this. The chance is still there for Salah to win this. I know some guys don't want him to win it because of agendas, but the chance is there for him to say, "What's up, man?" So, do you think that
Bro,
this was the game to awaken them?
this game is going to give a lot of confidence to Egypt. It's going to give a lot. Even if we had lost the penalty shootout, it would have given Egypt confidence for the Senegal game in the World Cup qualifiers, because the players have shown themselves that they can compete against the top team like Ivory Coast, and it means that Egypt has not declined so badly that we are struggling against teams that like Ivory Coast. It means that there is still some level to this team, and this is what I said since the beginning of the tournament. I said it's not the problem when we lost. Remember when we lost to Nigeria? I said the problem is not with the quality of the players, except the attack. That is a clear problem. They can't finish. But as a whole team, the problem is not comparatively with the quality of the players compared to Nigeria or compared to Ivory Coast. The problem was with the tactics in the first game and with the attitude of the players. We went in with a completely wrong approach. We went completely wrong. And now, when the following games, and this game especially, when they ran with the right approach and the right tactics, trying to actually control the game and actually playing as a connected team and in the right positions, not playing Salah as a striker, number 9, and Mustafa Mohammed as a winger, then we can actually play some good football. And so, for me, Egypt has gained a lot of confidence. The only problem is that oh yeah, and also when El Shenawi got injured, like I thought like okay, that's it, Ivory Coast is gonna win because he was making some great saves, like that curved shot that he saved, that was a great save. But when he got injured, I was like that's it. But to be honest, Abdel Gabal, the substitute goalkeeper, he stepped up. You have to give him credit. He made some good saves and he saved the penalty at the end of the day, even if Eric Bailly didn't do a great job. So even the substitutes have shown confidence when they came on and they showed they want to fight for the shirt. They show passion in this game. To be honest, Higazi and
But
Abdulminiam in
see, the
defense.
key thing, what the streets
Two,
want to know
yeah, but
is
yeah, one
Morocco.
second. Yeah, I know. And this is what I said. Remember, I said even if we go through against Ivory Coast, it's Morocco, man. Like it's the team
Bro,
is that
I'm
we're
rooting
cursed
for Mane, man.
that
This
we're
is my
cursed
guy.
against. We're cursed against Morocco. Morocco is our kryptonite. Literally, they have beaten us the most out of any other team, and the way they played against what's their name? Against Malawi, that was a great performance. Man, like they should have won that 5-1, 6-1. They had so many chances, and I don't know if you watched that game, but these guys are playing like prime Barcelona, like
No,
like
no. But my
these
thing though is that it's going
bro.
to be a whole, but it's going to be a whole different game though, because my thing is again, Malawi do not have the like Carlos Queiroz is a very defensive, pragmatic coach, and you can now see that for Egypt. Like Egypt, how many they've only conceded one goal, and
Yeah,
against Nigeria.
defensively, Egypt is great, unbelievable. Even the
So
midfield
and
improved.
also and the goal they
It's
conceded
just the
was a
attack.
great
That's the
goal.
problem. Is the attack. That's it. Their problem is the attack. And these players need to step up and finish. And Queiroz needs to quit just starting the players that he loves. Start the players that know how to finish. Do not start Mustafa Mohammed. That guy is finished. Like I don't want to see him in the Egypt shirt. You have Mohammed Sharif, who you brought in the later minutes. He's in Al Ahli. He scores consistently in the Egyptian league, and he's better than Mustafa Mohammed. Just start him next match. But no, he's stubborn, man. That's the problem with Queiroz.
Wait, hold on. Let me just say something on Dubs. Hold on. So your boy, like, come on, thank you for the dub, man. Salah performance reminds me of CR7 in CL 2014.
At least, CR7 has had a good final in his career, man. I can't remember when Salah's had a good performance in a final.
Wait, no,
2019, bro.
Sorry,
wait,
who scored the winning
wait,
penalty?
wait,
Who
Hazem,
scored
move
the
away
winning
from the mic.
penalty for
Hazem,
you?
it's like if you're having sex with the mic, move away from the mic. It's too close to the mic. Okay, you're breathing. No,
Sorry,
look,
is it better now?
no, yeah, better. That's better. So basically, no, come on, no. My thing though is, because I think that was where Cristiano broke the goals record. Was in 2014, but obviously in the final he breaks it apart from the goal. But look, see, my thing though is Salah. I think he is doing what I believe is required of a star player for a team that's not that great. Because my thing is, you can't always
He got,
dribble past 2, 3, 4 guys because things
he
are like
got us through. He got us.
it's far
He
more
scored
difficult.
the
So
winning penalty.
basically, if the fact that he created 2, 3 really good opportunities for other players. So basically, if let's say those guys had scored those goals, say, "Oh my God, Salah had a great game. Look at it. He had two assists." But because these players aren't great at finishing, aren't those good, those chances, you forget about those chances that he produced.
Who
Because
scored the
again,
winning?
you have
Who
to remember
scored the
that
winning
he's playing
penalty?
in a far more weaker team. Wait, hold on. Let me say this out. So, Mr. Mans, I give the job. Sir, Salah is a system merchant, just like Kaka and Pogba. Now, his name is Lukaku.
At least Pogba's a good player, man. I can see he's a good
No.
player.
Don't. Pogba is not a system. Don't even give me that crap. Pogba not a system merchant. Okay, he balled for Juve. He's balled for France. So he's not a system merchant, man. And for me, how do you view what he's doing for Egypt and say that he's a system merchant? Because my thing is, you have to put it into context. Look at the guys he's surrounded around with, bro. This is why I think people are just disingenuous. Because again, keep the same energy. When people will say, "Oh, Messi isn't as good for Argentina as he is for Barcelona," guys then said, "Oh no, because the team is crap. Or because he got crap. Or look at all the chances that they missed." And people say the same thing that if Higuain or Thingy put away those chances, Messi would have all these assists. So why don't you apply that same argument for Salah? Because, and I'll tell you right now, those players that Messi has had at Argentina are way better than the players that Salah has for Egypt. But people like to pick and choose because those same excuses you give for Messi. Because see, those excuses for Messi, I didn't buy them because, bro, it's freaking Argentina. Argentina are conveyor belts of talent. Egypt have only had a one golden generation that Salah missed. This isn't the golden generation. The golden generation was what Salah missed that won 3 Afcons.
Bro, why are people even hating on him if we're through? He literally scored the winning penalty and we're through. And
No,
so
look, it's
like,
agenda.
bro,
Look, Kazim, it's agenda. Everyone has agenda.
And
look,
look,
Chelsea fans have the biggest agendas because
so hold
Salah.
on. Casey says that watch the game. He couldn't get past Baye once.
No,
But
he
you have to
Exactly, man.
No. Bayern had a damn good game. But again, you have to look at the context of what the game was. This is a different kind of a game. Bro, again, look at, you can see, it's so funny because when I now said that Messi was a ghost in the World Cup semi-final in 2014, people were like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. Bro, my thing is that, yeah, because Salah knew that, look, I have to be effective in some kind of way. So he has me on lock. Let me now produce for other guys. And he produced for other guys, but they bricked it. They produced for other guys, but he bricked. So look at this way. Salah has not been amazing, but because I know football, I understand football, I understand the details of football, I'm looking at, okay, how good are the players he's surrounded with? What are the quality of players? Because you have to put that into context. Because I told you, if you took prime Messi and put him in this Egypt team, he won't be super amazing because you do need your players to be up to a certain standard. So that's what I'm saying. Your boy Lacob, when I give the dub, man. Oh look, he's a proud Brazilian. No matter what happens, Salah is not letting Mane inside his house. Bay is class B. He wanted to add to the brick portfolio title lower than rock bottom. The thing with Bay is that it's unfortunate because he had such a great game.
Yeah.
But that was a disgraceful penalty. That's absolutely disgraceful penalty,
Bro,
But
why are people only talking about Salah?
It was
such a great game. It's such a great game, and you guys are only talking about Salah. Like it's so many things happen. Like, and you're just talking about one player.
Wait, hold on. So Ralph, looking at this Egypt boys, do you see potential Afcon winners in this Egypt side, man?
No, I don't. Bro.
No, wait, are you saying that because you're trying to be spiteful? Or...
Bro, I hope Salah does not win this tournament. I don't care. Okay,
why don't you want Salah to win? Okay, what's your beef against Salah? Why don't you want Salah to win?
Yeah, what happens? Yeah.
Bro, I've realized this guy. Do you know this? I think it's this last year. He completed 39 dribbles all year. This is my problem. People make out he's the best player in the world. This is the best player in the world, apparently.
What?
Oh.
What?
People make out that he's the best player in the world. This is the best player in the world that can't even.
Oh no, but wait, no, bro. Like I've always thought, I said Benzema is the best player in the world. That's what I've said. So I never said Salah's the best player in the world.
If you go,
maybe Hazard did, but I didn't. So
do what? I didn't hear it. What was it,
bro? If you speak to Liverpool
people
fans,
that Salah is the best player in the world.
No, I said Lewandowski. Salah top 3, top 5.
Nah, not Lewandowski, man.
Yeah.
Benzema.
No, but Ralph, you don't see Egypt winning the Afcon?
I don't. I hope they get to the final. They go get to penalties. Salah misses the last penalty, and then Mane takes it after and wins it for Senegal. That's what I hope.
Why, bro?
But you know the funny thing, no, Senegal wouldn't even reach the final, man. That's why I'm so like,
Yeah.
Bro, they've been trashed the whole tournament.
Senegal, they're getting. I think if Mali beats, because I think Mali are playing, they're playing them now actually. Yeah, if Mali do the business, I think that Mali are going to knock them out.
Bro, okay, but at the end of the day, like I know you guys are saying this Egypt team is trash and so forth, but you have to give some respect to these Egyptian players. Like other than the attack, like these guys had an amazing game. You know, the midfield, El Solia, Zizou, And even El Neni, these guys put in such a great performance, and they showed that
I like the only
they're a good
Egyptian
team.
player I like is El Neni. He's a good guy.
Not like usually he's not
He's a
that
good
good, but
guy.
in this match he did a great performance, and the left back Fatouh, he kept Nicolas Pepe in his pocket. Nicolas Pepe was disappeared. You know, he's found missing on the street.
What I don't understand, Ralph, is that I don't understand how Zaha doesn't start. Because a guy that is that skillful, who is able to beat a player
I
the way
think it's
that he
defensive
does, I have
duties,
no
man. I
idea.
think it's to do with defensive duties, man. That's what I think. But it doesn't make
Bro,
sense,
bro,
bro. It doesn't
Zaha,
make sense.
why did
Ralph,
Zaha get angry, bro? This guy was fighting.
see, Ralph. Do you know why that's BS? Is because because for me, I call it the Marcelo complex that you had with Real Madrid. When
Yeah.
a attacking player can give you so much in attack, you should make concessions, which means that you now tell another guy to now do extra defensive duty to make up for his defensive lapse. Because what Zaha can give this Ivorian team is so fruitful and so effective in attack and so important for attack. His defensive deficiencies, bro, get a midfielder or so, forget Casey to cover for him, and get all these guys to cover for him. And
No,
say,
no, Kessie was injured. Kessie got injured.
Oh no. I'm just saying in general, like the guy that came on for Casey, like get these guys to sort of cover for him. Because my thing is only when imagine if Zaha started the game, so he had like 90, 120 minutes to really try to exploit. Maybe Ivory Coast produced an even better chance. Because bro, that's 1v1. Wasn't it? I think wasn't it Zaha that did the through ball, or was it one that had the shot? But I think
Zaha,
it
it was Zaha. Yeah, it was Zaha.
Yeah, it was Zaha that had the shot. So, and that was Ivory Coast the best chance in the whole game. So he gave Ivory Coast the best chance in the whole game. But look, you have to give credit to Egypt, man, because for me, I feel that again, it just shows you. Again, it just. Do you know what? Because this just reminds me of Nigeria. Remember the very first game when Nigeria won, Egypt lost, and people like, man, Nigeria, this guy's going to do amazing things. And then Egypt, like, oh my gosh, these guys don't look too good, they're crap. I said, look at the 2010 World Cup. Spain lost the first game against them. Switzerland, because like, oh no, Spain have finished. But it's not how you start, it's how you. It is who is here at the very end. Even Senegal, Senegal have not looked great. They're still in it, and they're still in the quarters. I still don't think they'll win it. But for me, it's not about how good you look. It's about whether you win that freaking trophy. And that's the thing. That's why I said to the Nigerian guys, I don't give a damn how good Nigeria looks in the freaking group stages. Are they here on the February the 5th lifting that trophy? If they're not, I couldn't give a crap about how well they do. And my thing is that I look at Egypt and I can see a team that, because it's like Italy in 06. Yeah, Egypt's weakness is you have to attack, but if you're defensively strong, then you know that, bro, just get a goal.
Yeah, that's pretty much how they got to the final in 2017 when Hector Cooper was the coach. It was pretty much mostly 0-0s and 1-0s, and they got to the final, and they just barely lost to Cameroon. So this is the same type of tournament where Egypt can just randomly get into the finals by getting these 1-0s or 0-0s with penalties, and you suddenly see Egypt in the final. But the only obstacle is that it's Morocco that we're facing, and I would have. It would be better to face any other team at this point. Even Cameroon, but not Morocco.
So what is it
Senegal,
about Morocco that you fear so much?
What I fear about Morocco, our history against them, and the way they play in this tournament. Like the way in this tournament, Morocco have shown that they have first of all they have difference makers like Hakimi who can score from a free kick like that, and they have players like El Nesri and Boufal in attack that cause so many problems for our defenders. That they can, and that's the key thing in Morocco is they can play in tight spaces, and they can break down teams that play defensively as well. So the thing is, if Egypt try to just close the spaces, Morocco can thrive in that situation where they just do 1-2s and they get on goal. And if Egypt try to attack and leave spaces for Morocco, it's going to be very dangerous. Morocco has such fast and athletic players like Hakimi, Amrabat, even in the midfield. So like these guys can basically defeat us in any area of the pitch, except maybe their defensive side. Maybe we can break down the defense. But even defensively against Malawi, they were decent. But that's Malawi. So
I think for me, man, I mean, even when I do this whole thing, like it's going to be difficult to know who's going to win this. It's going to be difficult to know because I think there isn't basically there is not a clearly amazing side because again,
Yeah. Look at
the
Tunisia. Look
the
at Tunisia.
I don't, but you see, the favorites coming to was Algeria. They got bouncers in the groups. Then the best performing team from the group stages were Nigeria. They got bouncers in the round of 16. Apart from that, there's not really been a super impressive team. Morocco have been real good, but they've not been this team. Oh man, I want to avoid playing this team because Egypt's this has been Egypt's best game, but it wasn't like superb, but it was a good solid
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
Senegal have not been good. Morocco, who have you really played? You don't
You know,
like
you know, you know who's
this
playing the
could be
best
Morocco's
football?
first real test. So
You know who's playing the best football and who did it against a top team? It's
who?
Tunisia. It's Tunisia. They did it. They played a top class performance against Nigeria.
Hasn't.
And like
Hasn't.
so, imagine if Tunisia wins it.
Hasn't. No,
you know.
hasn't done. Hasn't done.
No, that's
Hasn't.
the fact. That's the
No,
no.
Nigeria
That's the
screwed
fact of the matter.
themselves.
No. But that's the fact of the matter. You have to give credit
No,
to Tunisia.
10 man tax. 10 man
No,
tax. 10 man tax.
But they were doing it before the 10 men, man. And even we agreed in the post match that even if Iwobi hadn't come off, Tunisia was playing a level above Nigeria. You have to admit that. To be honest, they came into the game like lions, and they were playing football that Nigeria couldn't deal with. Like the players of Nigeria were not ready for that. So if Tunisia could do that against Nigeria, who were the supposed favorites, even if it's 10 men, they were doing it before. So imagine what they can do now. Who are they playing in the semis?
Wait, hold on,
Burkina
let me
Faso.
see.
Burkina Faso, right? They can be Burkina Faso.
Wait, let me see something else.
Although
So
Burkina Faso is a tough team. Yeah.
your boy K says that. Oh, sorry, already said. So Ice Freezy says Mo Sansa is dead. Pepe is a better baller than him. Who is Mo Sansa?
Oh my god, man. It's not funny, bro. Like it's not even close to Salah. Santa and Salah.
Oh.
Like it's at least make it like similar to the name. Not Mo Santa, bro.
You guys need help, man. You guys need help. But you guys need help. Lau Common says Salah today equals CR7 performance in the UCL 2016 final.
What?
From what I remember,
Which one was that?
He did nothing.
Is that the one where he scored?
That's one where I think Ramos scored the goal to make it 1-1. I know he didn't do anything in the final. So basically, all he did was he scored the winning penalty. Basically, that's what it means. He did nothing, and then he basically scored the winning penalty. Now, Cobham, did Cristiano create anything for anyone in that game? I don't think he did.
I don't
Salah already
remember.
did more than it. No, but actually,
I
want to talk about Salah. He says Morocco have the best overall team right now. I would say their team is the most balanced. Yeah. Morocco have the most balanced.
Wait, let me just read, someone commented Nigeria didn't change their tactics against Tunisia. Tunisia read Nigeria like a book and clipped their wings. That's true. That's true. You know, you have to.
I'm not bringing up that comments, man. I'm not bringing up that comment. I'm gonna leave that comment. No. My thing here is this: is I look. Do you know what? I'm trying to understand this Salah resentment that is brewing, especially from Ralph.
He's the most controversial player on social media, man.
Look, if the players hate it so much,
Cristiano.
If the players hate it so much, it must be doing something right.
Let me explain to you. I think that it's a combination of things. Liverpool fans are very, very loud and boisterous. That's one thing. Wait. I'll break it down. So it's Liverpool fans. Salah's numbers, both in goals and assists, are so impressive. You just can't ignore them.
He gets similar hate.
Also, my thing was that remember, people who don't support Premier League teams have a resentment towards stuff in the Premier League. And let's keep it real with you: is Salah has improved as a player. It's like aesthetically he's improved as a player, but I don't think he scores as highly on the eye test as, let's say, a Messi, a Neymar, a Benzema, or a Lewandowski. So I think for instance, do you know what it is? And also, when Salah was now put in that top three with Messi and Lewandowski, I said, wait a minute, what the hell is Salah doing in the same convo as Lewandowski and Messi? Because Lewandowski and Messi are just far better technically than Salah is. Salah is still good, But compared to what Lewandowski and Messi can do, they're like, wait, who's this guy? Even Benzema. So I think it's hard for people to accept that this guy is amongst the best players in the world. See, my thing is that based on form and what you're doing, he has to be in the conversation. If you're not just saying based off of just ability and so forth, I'm not sure I can put him in the same room as Lewandowski and Messi and Benzema. I can't do it. I can't do it.
But for me, I wouldn't say he's like Cristiano, but there's the way people talk about Cristiano. You're one of them. It's the exact same way people talk about Salah. But I like Salah. Cristiano before he used to pass the eye test. At what point did Salah pass the eye test? Tell me.
What? Bro,
When did
he
he pass
did.
the eye test?
What about his goal against Man City? His goal against Wolves?
Nah, bro, that's
Overtime
just one
dribbling,
time.
man.
Cristiano used
Come
to
on,
do
man.
that back in the day.
No, he did that so many times. He had so many times against Watford, against so many teams. He did. He had goals of the years, bro. He had goal of the year, I think, in 2020. And remember the 2017-18 season against Roma, what he was doing?
Did he
against Roma,
deserve it?
destroyed their defense.
Bale had the overhead kick.
Even if he
Cristiano
didn't
had
deserve
the-
it, it was a great goal. It was a great goal. And what he was doing
This
against
guy-
Roma in the semi-final, what was he doing in the whole season, bro? He was dribbling and going on the left foot, and no one could stop it. And there were so many instances where he could pass 2 or 3 players, but just people didn't want to notice it because I don't know, they have an agenda against him. They want him to just be a finisher. He had so many assists that people just ignored.
Wait, hold on, hold on, because I want to talk about that agenda. So wait, shout out to Arsenal CL winner 22-23, God forbid. Salah celebrates Christmas. Mo Santa. Thanks for that. Thanks for that joke. I mean, but thanks for that.
Still not funny, man. It's still not funny.
Wait, Hazem, what is the agenda exactly? Why do people have this agenda? Because again, this kind of resentment towards this man, I'm not sure. Because my thing is that what if Salah leads Egypt to the Afcon? Because here's my thing. Do you know what I don't? This is what I don't want. If Salah, let's say, see, it depends. If Salah is critical and key for Egypt in leading them to Afcon, people should praise us as much as Messi winning the Copa America for Argentina. But they wouldn't, though. But that's not, you have to keep the same energy. But my thing is that if Salah wins the Afcon for Egypt, do you think that people will give him his credit?
If he wins Afcon, they should give him his credit, but I don't think they're still gonna not give him his credit. I think they're not gonna give. There's always gonna be haters of Salah. The thing is, it's the same thing with Ronaldo and Messi. They've won almost everything, apart from the World Cup. Yet there are still people hating, and there are people hating on Pele. There are people hating on
Those guys
Maradona.
are washed now, man.
There are people hating on all the greatest players of all time and the greatest players today. People hate on them, so you can't eliminate the haters because there's always going to be people who support rival players or who don't like the team that he plays for. You have many enemies in the Premier League. People who support Man United and other teams. People who don't like Egypt. People who don't like Muslims. People, Salah has many people that want him to fail. And at the end of the day, that it is what it is. So he's always going to get hate.
Okay. Now, I didn't know that we are going to go there. Wait, you're saying that there's like racism involved here?
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course.
Nah,
yeah,
not for
bro.
me. Not for me.
Bro, there's so many people who hate him just because of his not race, but because of his religion, because of his nationality.
Islamophobia.
Yes, of course, bro. The amount of people in England.
I think
bro, I know so many instances.
Wait. Ralph, your mic is Class B. Your mic is Class B. I'm hearing a little rustle. Your mic is big Class B. Wait, Hazem, sorry, expand on this. Sorry, expand on this. This is interesting. Hazem, are you there? Hazem. Oh, geez, I don't know. Okay, no, Hazem is. We say Hazem, if you're there, just talk and speak, bro. No, I mean, you see, my thing here is that I was one of those guys that I say, Salah, he's not really as good as people think he is. That's what I used to say from back in the day because I was like, no, bro, like that.
But you were speaking facts.
No. But let me break it down. When Salah first came through, I said, no, this guy's just a goal scorer. That's it. He's only a goal scorer, nothing more. he has improved his footballing ability. And I think that he's brought more into his game, as been shown by his goals and assists. But am I gonna say he's as good or as well-rounded a footballer as Mahrez? No. But he's closer. Before, the gap between him and Mahrez was wide and vast. Right now it's a lot closer. Because what's seeing from Salah is he's extremely effective both in goal scoring and his creativity as well and playmaking. And bro, the guy has done some moves. But I don't think that he's as technically gifted on the ball as I think Mahrez still is and what Mahrez can do on the ball. And for me, I still think that there is still a sizable difference between himself and what's it called? And Lewandowski, Benzema, Messi, Mbappe, and so forth, you know. But
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Oh,
Yeah,
Hazard, are
sorry,
you there?
I don't know what happened, bro.
Yeah, you caught up. So my thing is,
They caught me.
they call you. No, but Hazard, I think look, because you mentioned Islamophobia.
Yeah.
Now, here's
And
my
by the way, I'm not talking about the people in this chat. The people
Oh
in
no
the
no
chat.
no no no! I know.
Basically,
Basically, Twitter, social media, and
I'm talking about real
and
life.
so forth.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
no. My thing is, there may be an element of that, but I would like to think probably no. But you know what is interesting though is we've never really had kind of like an Arabic superstar player.
Yeah.
Sort of how
Yeah.
we've never really like the closest thing that we've had to an Asian superstar player is Son.
Yeah.
You know, but Son has not reached the heights that thing has
The,
had.
the only one was
Seriously, all
Zidane.
throughout
And
time,
Zidane
I think
was
all
like,
throughout time from the beginning, we've had superstar white players, superstar black players, superstar South American players, and so forth, mixed players. But we've never really had a superstar Asian player, superstar Southern player.
yeah,
But
people are saying Benzema, but the thing with Benzema is
he's white.
he's white, but he was never at the center spotlight. He was always next to Ronaldo and so forth. He was never at the level of stardom and popularity as Salah is. So, and he's French still, so
Actually, no, but see, that's where I want to sort of push back on that because Benzema is an interesting point. Now, why I wouldn't agree with Benzema is that I didn't know Benzema was. See, looking at Benzema, I didn't know he was Arabic. I thought the guy was just white French. But looking at Salah, you know that the guy's Arabic. But go to
yeah, but
Benzema's.
the difference is
But here's the thing though. Go to because I always go to Benzema's Instagram. Go to Benzema's Instagram and so forth. He's very clearly Arabic and doesn't forget his Arabic roots. And he even said that the reason why he wasn't led back into the French team was racism. That
Yeah.
he said like people
It's true.
because he is from North Africa and so forth.
what happened with
He
Mesut
felt like-
Ozil? What happened with Mesut Ozil? What happened with why they removed him from Arsenal because he spoke out and he left the German national team because of that because they were treating him differently at the end of the day. So that what happened with Mesut Ozil is a perfect example.
No,
As soon as he started displaying his religiosity,
but
he got kicked out.
No, but hasn't. So I still don't think there's enough evidence for you to say that people don't give Salam his due because they are.
I just said it's one of the factors. I just said it's one of the factors. It's not-
I think it's one of the factors.
I don't think it's a factor. I personally don't because for me,
No. It is.
no,
man.
this
It
is
is.
no,
It's
Hazem. Let's keep it real.
I think it's like
No, Hazem. Hazem. Let me ask you this right now: if Salah looked exactly the way that he looked,
not.
but
Yeah.
played exactly like Benzema, people are giving him his credit.
yeah,
No,
they
no,
are.
I don't think
I
so,
think
bro.
they-
No
I
way.
think they are.
Hazem,
No, there's
no,
bro.
Bro,
you can't do that. You
Bro,
can't do
he's
that.
done more. Bro, the thing is, he's become more. He's a bigger star than Benzema at the end of the day. At the end of the day, Salah is a way more popular player than Benzema because he has done more
Yeah,
as
Ribery.
as the centerpiece. People recognize Salah as the centerpiece of Liverpool for a long time, and he's done unbelievable performances. That have been, to be honest, that he has been the face of Liverpool more than Benzema has been the face of Real Madrid, and he has earned that. Okay, Salah has earned the popularity that he has, and when Salah, the difference with him also, he displays like when he scores, he bows down, he does the sajda, he bows down on the floor, and and he's not ashamed. Benzema, he keeps quiet and he wasn't at the limelight for a long time. It's a different scenario. you have a star coming up that in England became really popular with all kinds of people, and also gained many haters because many people don't like that. They don't want an Arab Muslim star. Many people don't want that.
Okay, wait, Ralph. What's your thought on this, man? Ralph, what's your take on this, man?
Bro, I honestly think it's because people put him on the level of like Lewandowski, Benzema. I'm not including Messi because I think he's washed. But like, bro, I don't think I think there's racism. I think there's an element of racism, but he at the end of the day, he will always split opinion. I think, like, I just think he's that type of player that always split opinion because he, like I said before, he doesn't pass the eye test in my opinion, but he's effective. He scores goals. He has assists. So, and he's the man of Liverpool, the second biggest club in England. So I don't. Yeah.
No. Actually, let me take some dubs, and then I want to just add a little bit onto that, man. Let me take some of the dubs because it's an interesting convo, man. So where are we at? So from your boy Casey, man. Thank you for the dub, Casey, man. Salah has never been close to peak Zad and Bale. Issue is
agree with
people
that.
compare him to Robin, who was also highly rated but still better than Salah. But let me break this down. You see, this it's very complicated because there's effectiveness and eye test and how you look at the ball. Salah right now has just been as effective as what Zada and Bale was, but in terms of Bale did some crazy things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, a guy that scores an overhead kick in a UCL final, that's different. Hazard, in terms of just a footballer, Salah has never reached those heights. In terms of just the footballing ability that Hazard had, I don't think Salah has ever reached those heights. Now, is Salah and Robin, that's a very, very good combination. For me, now, here's the key thing. Do you want to hear something crazy? Put peak Robin in that Egypt team. Give him the ball. That guy's getting a shot on target. Because I've never seen anything like Robin before in my life. Put Robin in hell. Give him anybody. Just give him the ball. He is cutting in on his left and he's getting us. There's nobody that's perfected that.
Hey, I've got a question for you. And be honest. You have to be honest and put your agenda aside.
It depends. I don't have to be honest for anything. I don't have to be honest. It depends.
Peak Cristiano that scored 60 plus goals for 4 seasons, or peak Robin?
Okay.
No, peak Cristiano.
Wait. So this is
because this is where Cristiano is. This is his peak where he's dribbling, getting past players, cutting inside. There's long shots, even assisting. Or Robin?
No. I'll be real with you. For my team, pick Cristiano.
Okay.
Because he can do too much. Like, because for me, Robin is a very particular kind of player, and I think that as good as Robin is, he was limited in what he did. What he did was amazing, but it was limited. But for Cristiano, I'm getting aerial goals. I'm getting goals with his right foot, with the left foot. I can use him on a counter attack. I can use him as a target man. I can use him as a winger. So I can change my formation in so many ways where pick Cristiano can be effective for me. I can't do that with Robin. Robin is just I'm on the wing and I cut him. Pick Cristiano, he's too much. He can do too much. So for me, as a manager, I'd be stupid not to take pick Cristiano over pick Robin. So your boy's selection, man. Thank you for the dub selection, man. Thank you for that dub, man. Big dub. Thank you, bro. Salah was taking on players and beating them at Roma consistently. He doesn't do that as much as Liverpool. I think that's down to the system and what Klopp wants from him. He isn't the best technically when you compare him to Benzema. You see, for me, look, Salah, I think, is a pretty decent dribbler. He is a pretty decent dribbler. And you see, here's the thing. First, let me just say this. When I say a player is a system...
It's not a bad thing.
No, hold it. See, I think whenever you use the word matchups, it seems like it's negative. Let me just say system player. Bro, Javi was a system player, but that guy is one of the best midfielders of his generation. So being a system player isn't like a bad thing. Salah, I do feel that Salah is a system player to a degree. To a degree, you know. So not really fully, but to a degree, he's a system player. Because for me, someone like Mahrez, puts Mahrez anywhere. Because he's just ballers are just ballers. Put Mahrez anywhere, he'll ball. Put Neymar when he's not with his sister. Put him Neymar anywhere, he'll ball. There's certain guys where just give me the ball, I'm going to do something. Other guys is like Raheem Sterling. That's a great example. Sterling is no. I need to be surrounded by the system. So, but technically speaking, I would say that Benzema is the best player in the world. Technically speaking, as a footballer, Benzema is the best player in the world, and he has been for the last 12 months. And as effective as Salah has been, Salah, for me, Benzema is giving you effectiveness and technique. And he's giving you Lala and the eye test. So Salah, he's giving you effectiveness. Does he have the Lala? Does he have the technique? But not to the same degree as your boy Benzema does. So, which is why I say that for people, you can say Salah is one of the best in the world based on his recent form for Liverpool, but based on if you combine his form and ability, he can't sit at the same table as Benzema. He can't do it. Your boy wins the golf top man. Thank the dub man. Technically not good. Didn't Hazard win that debate of Hazard v Salah? No, he did not. No,
Hey,
he
my
did
boy,
not.
that's my boy.
He did not. He won nothing, bro.
Come on, bro. Everyone,
Like it or
everyone's got
not,
one.
Salah is balling. By the way, I love how Morocco is playing. Now,
Respect.
wait, hold up. I never said Salah is technically not good. But Salah, technically compared to Pickzad wins. Technically compared to Benzema wins. And him compared to Messi wins. Now, Ralph says Messi is washed, so I will send Ralph's email and his address.
Yeah,
so
but I think
wait,
him.
Ralph, what's your physical address so I can send Messi fanboys to you?
Bro, I think him and Ronaldo are washed, man. I need these guys out of here, bro. This year,
Wait, why did you change your profile picture, man? You had Ivory Coast.
No, bro. Drogba. That's the main man, Drogba, man. Look, man.
That's the main man.
Respect to the drug. No, see. I think that your boy Salah. Do you know what I want to see? I want to see. You see, for me, this Afcon thing, it depends. If Egypt win, but to be honest, I don't think Egypt can win this Afcon without Salah being decisive in some kind of way. It's impossible. It's impossible. So if Egypt win this Afcon,
to be honest,
Salah would have been decisive in some kind of way.
I think Salah is he's gonna have more space against Morocco than he had against Ivory Coast. So it may be his chance to do something with Morocco.
No, but what I'm saying, Hazem, is that look, this is what people have to accept. Salah winning the Afcon for Egypt, for me, is a greater achievement than Messi winning the Copa America for Argentina. That's fact.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's
like nobody chats, streets. You can't argue with that. Streets, you cannot argue with that. That's Salah winning. If Salah wins the Afcon with this Egypt team, that is a greater dud than Messi winning.
The only reason I agree with you is because Messi's had multiple chances, in finals to win it.
Ralph, Ralph. Even if this Copa America was his first Copa America, look,
it's
first
Argentina,
of all, hold up. First of all, it's Argentina. You and Brazil are clearly the best in South America. That's the first thing. So in every single Copa America, every single one for the past 30, 40 years, Brazil and Argentina are always the favorites. Always. So you already have a leg up. And the standard, bro, we were laughing for 20 minutes when we said that what's it called? Vargas, Vidal, Sanchez. These guys have been playing since 2010. So Chile have had the same team for a decade. So it's the competition that you had was not so great. I'm still happy that Messi won it because I was happy for Messi that he won that.
You had to win it, man, because if
I wanted him to win it. He needed to win it. I don't think it was right there because I didn't want Messi to retire without winning something for Argentina. I didn't want that. But if we're being a stack, because I'm not sure whether Egypt can. Egypt's kind of win this Afcon. I'm not sure that they will. But if
Yeah.
they do, and Salah says, "What's up, bro? This you can't you can't ignore this achievement." And I think if people ignore
Yeah,
this achievement, I'm like, bro, you're being disingenuous.
yo, HH, there's an interesting stat that Egypt versus Ivory Coast in 1986, when we beat Ivory Coast, we won the Afcon. In 1998, when we beat Ivory Coast, we won the Afcon. In 2006, when we beat Ivory Coast, we won the Afcon. 2008, beat
Bro,
Ivory
how many
Coast,
times have you lubricated us,
and
bro?
won. Each time we beat Ivory Coast in knockouts, we win the Afcon. So I
So,
mean
Bro,
that.
you guys need to leave us alone.
so Hazem, you're basically proclaiming that Egypt are
No,
gonna
no, no.
win.
I'm not saying it. I'm just saying it's an
What I
interesting
mean,
stat.
yeah, don't just say you're just saying. Why are you saying it there? Why are you
I
saying?
still think Morocco are doing it, bro. But look, man, it's interesting. You know, Egypt could do something. Egypt could do something. That's
No, no,
what I'm
no, no,
saying.
no. But let me ask you this, Hazem. I mean, if let's say Egypt do win this Afcon and Salah is decisive, how big would that achievements be? And do you think that people will be forced to say, "All right, he did that"?
Yeah, I mean, if Salah wins the Afcon with Egypt, that's a huge achievement. Like that will place him. The thing is, the Afcon ends. It's in 2022, so that would immediately make him a runner for the Ballon d'Or, even without the season having like developed
No, no,
and
no.
next season.
But no. But you know the thing is with the Ballon d'Or, they're gonna do it after the World Cup.
Bro,
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
begging
the thing is,
Ronaldo,
They're
Messi
gonna
don't
push
win that
after the
World
World Cup.
Cup,
Hundred
bro.
percent, they will.
if he
100%
wins
they
Afcon,
will.
that will place him as first of all, like probably. Look, that will place him one of the greatest players ever. Like if he wins the Afcon,
Whoa!
yeah,
You see,
Let's
Ralph,
just say this:
Ralph,
he'll
see
be
why
above
Hazard
Hazard, I think.
is crazy.
bro,
Hazard,
no, I'll put him top. If he wins the Afcon, I'll start putting him in top 30 ever.
Do you think he's
ever.
above Hazard? Do you think he's above
Yeah,
Hazard ever?
top 30.
If he
I'll put
wins
him
it,
top. If he wins the Afcon, I'll put him top 30 ever. Yeah.
There's too many players, bro.
Wait,
Nah, bro. But bro, because the thing is, this Egypt team is the worst Egyptian team in like 10 years, probably. Yeah, the worst Egyptian team in 10 years. And one of the worst. Yeah.
like if he wins it, it's done. Now, greatest ever. That's I don't know about that, but if he says what's up, this is an element of dud. Like I say, okay,
Yeah.
there is an element of dud here that we have to accept. And which is why I say, look, people. The issue with football fans and so forth is guys look at stuff just on the surface and they don't take things into context. Not all wins are the same. Not all victories are the same. Because if you are able to inspire a team that's not that great to a win, basically it's like Maradona in '86. I don't care what anyone says. That Argentinian team in '86 were not a great team. No, they were not. They were not a great freaking team. Without Maradona, those guys are not sniffing anything. But Maradona was the lightning rod that elevated an average team to a great team. Hence why people call Maradona so great, which is why Messi, I don't want to see you in the same conversation as Maradona because Messi, I need your dud. I need your dud because without dud, you can't. Everyone needs.
He'll be too old by then, man. It's over. It's over for him. He's not winning that World Cup.
Oh no! Messi can. Bro, I'm saying right now, Argentina are a candidate for the World Cup.
They're not winning the World Cup, man.
No. After that Copa America, they are candidates for the World Cup.
They're not winning the World Cup.
They're
No way. Brazil. I've been watching that Neymar documentary.
Hey, no.
Bro.
Say nothing. I don't want you to say nothing, Rafa. Say nothing, because
I'm not saying anything. But
I'm saving that piece of trash because we're going to review it tomorrow. We're going to review it tomorrow, so I'm saving that piece of trash. No, but let's just put this into context here. If Salah wins the Afcon for
It depends how he wins it. If
wait,
he leads them,
wait. Let me make a case. Okay, let me make a case. Okay, this is my case for Salah Ballon d'Or. This is my case for Salah Ballon d'Or. If he wins the Afcon for Egypt, he wins the UCL for Liverpool, and he somehow manages to inspire Liverpool. I think they could go 7 points or 6 points behind City if they win the game in hand. And if he inspires Liverpool to win
And
Premier League. Ralph was still in. Ralph, we are still in the damn race. Ralph, we're no
and
top
Egypt
four race.
he has to qualify.
Ralph was
Egypt
still in that damn top race.
qualify for the World Cup to beat Senegal. Yeah.
So yeah, no, but even if he has those things, and let's say
Does
like
he become the greatest African
hold on.
player?
Let's say like Croatia, let's just say like let's say Panama or Canada. No, perfect. Let's say Canada win the World Cup. Then I think he can say, because remember, France won the World Cup in 2018, but then they gave the Ballon d'Or to Modric. So it's not necessarily about who wins the World Cup. So my thing is, you could have a situation where if there isn't a super outstanding player at a World Cup, or if that outstanding player at the World Cup doesn't really say what's up in the UCL, there is a chance for Salah to get that Ballon d'Or if, let's say, he wins the Afcon and he wins the UCL. Basically, those two, if he wins the UCL and Afcon, he has a strong case if the chips fall in the right way for the thingy.
But I'm hoping Brazil and France, either France win it, man. I'm not having.
So for my boy Casey, thanks it up. North Africans, Lebanese, etc., aren't Arabs. It's a very touchy subject in the region. Ozil was more of pressure from the Kurdish lobby because of Erdogan links, and also I think he said something about. I think was it. Is it
It was the Uyghurs for Arsenal.
Uyghurs, that's the one. The Uyghurs as well. Yeah,
it was because he spoke up for the Uyghurs. The Arsenal and the Chinese pressured them to basically exclude him.
Wait, okay. What do you mean by North Africans are not Arabs?
No, he's talking about basically many North Africans are Berbers, not Arabs. Ethnically, linguistically they're Arabs, but ethnically many of them are Berbers. It's like a different race.
But I thought people from Arabia and so forth, they invaded North Africa and so forth. So these guys are
but the people there remained. The people who were there, they were still there, right? So ethnically, the Arabs came, so they were also Arabs, but they were also Berbers, right? The Berbers.
No, but look, I'm saying that there were blacks that were living there in North Africa who were then obviously invaded and so forth by.
No, but yeah, North Africa wasn't mostly blacks. It was mostly Berber who were they're kind of similar to Arabs, and they're not black. But yeah.
Wait, look. Well, look. Okay, this is like a whole history lesson, but look, I mean, but in Ozil, he got screwed over, man. Ozil got screwed over, man. I mean, the guy got completely screwed over, man. Because like he was talking about something that was real. Basically, Arsenal is a very tricky club, man. Look at what they did to Ozil, and look at what they're doing to Aubameyang right now. I don't.
HH. This is why I don't want Arsenal getting top four, bro. I don't rate that club.
Wait, Ralph.
I'd rather United get top four.
Ralph. If I had money, which I don't have, I'd bet money Arsenal not sniffing. You know that they're not sniffing top four,
bro. That club is devilish, bro. They call United the Red Devils.
They're not sniffing top. No, Arsenal. I don't take them seriously. Like I view them as a joke. Like they're not a serious club. Arsenal. Look at this. Arsenal CL winners. See, Ralph. Look at this nonsense. Bro. Arsenal CL winners 22-23. I mean, what was this crap,
bro? These guys.
I want this. Messi won't help Egypt, but peak Robin. Yes, I said it's peak Robin. Because Robin was a guy, give me the ball, I'm going to get a shot on target.
Wait, so hey, Sheikh, you have a Messi agenda now?
No, bro. I've never had a Messi agenda. Never. Like, bro, I've admitted that no, Messi is one of the most talented players that we've ever seen. In terms of ability, but Messi relied on a way of playing. Now, I'm not going to call Messi a system player because my DMs are open. So I'm not going to say that. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say it. I'm not going to say it. Okay? Messi is not.
No, I don't think Messi is a system player, but
he's not. Ralph, he is not.
No, I don't. I honestly don't. But
no.
I think he's the best player ever. But for me, I think he's washed.
Ralph, have you heard of this dude here? I don't know. Have you heard of this dude? Do you know who this dude is?
What, CR7? Yeah, I've heard of this.
Have you heard of CR7? Did CR7 ever wear this? Do you know this dude?
I've had a CR7 before, bro.
And people may call me controversial, but I respect Messi. Messi is incredible. Messi did not have as much of an impact as this dude. People began watching football because of this freaking guy.
Yeah, no, Ronaldinho was the goat, man. This guy.
No. People watched football because of that jersey. That jersey, a lot of people watch football because of that freaking jersey, man. So respect that dude. Hamza talks football, man. Thanks for the dope. Salah moving like Ronaldo versus Spain in 2012, going fifth. Oh, thank you. I actually wanted to talk about that.
What happened with Spain? Didn't Ronaldo score?
No. He didn't score because they didn't get to the fifth penalty.
Oh yeah.
So, see, here's the thing though. Your best penalty taker, do you go first or do you go fifth?
It's a tricky one.
It's tricky.
Yeah, because the first one has all the pressure on him, and he's to start off well.
Yeah,
right?
no, because my thing
and
is
the fifth one, it depends on what happens, but
and
the fifth one can very well be the decisive one.
Look at this right now. Yeah. This was great because based on what has happened with Babe missing, it was like, oh, Salah, you are our strongest penalty taker. Your penalty wins it. Now, what if Salah wins first? So your penalty taker is already out, and some other dude now has the fifth penalty. It's one thing taking the first, the second. It's another thing not taking the decisive one to win it. That had to be a little bit more heavy. Those legs are a little bit more heavier. But Salah, he's first of all, he's good and he's used to that kind of pressure.
Yeah, do you want to put that pressure? He took it calm. You saw how calm he was in that fifth penalty? So calm. He took it calmly.
Yeah. So my thing is, see, if it's me, my best penalty taker.
I think he's a better penalty taker.
No, basically, you don't. Usually, okay, HH. Let me make it easier for you. Usually, a team doesn't have only one best penalty taker. It has It has two, at least two, right? So you can put the second best penalty taker first, and the best one fifth, or the other way around.
No. But if you have let's say Mendieta or Balotelli or Salah, like guys, these guys have an amazing record. So basically, it's almost like you have like a joker in the deck. So do you play the joker first, or do you save the joker for when you need it? So my thing is that the argument is both sides, because you could say, let's get up to a strong foot. Because the worst thing is when you miss your first penalty. Then you put the pressure on anyone else. But if you're holding on to that joker, that man, who he missed, we can just bring on that joker and then just end this penalty shootout right now. So if I had to choose, I'd save my best one till the fifth one. Because I'm like, this is a joke that I can use just to win this game. Because who knows? If because what's called Burkina Faso and so forth, the penalty shootout, it went to like 7-6.
Yeah.
So if by no look thing, it could have gone to 6, 7, 8, 9, and so forth. But so sometimes even going to the fifth one, it may not be decisive. But it's just that in a lot of cases, it is a case where sometimes, because I've seen a lot of 5-4s, some 4-3s, but I've also seen a lot of 5-4s. So where you leave your best guy fifth, he takes it, he can win it for you. Shout out to your boy Dulinko. Thank you for the job, Dulinko. There is more to football than just being technical. Salah has at times been the best footballer in the world. He's top 3, no doubt.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
See, my things are it's
there is, but everyone looks at football differently, man. It's there's not like one way to like. People like stats. People like watching a player. Like there's even XG. There's different types of stats now. So, bro, like football's football now. Like this is what football is. So it's not like how it was before.
No. But Raf, do you know what it is for me? Hence why Benzema is so simply the best player in the world, because Benzema gives you both. Do you want effectiveness? Bro, he's winning games for Real Madrid, and he's scoring goals and assists, and he is the freaking attack for Real Madrid. And also, do you want the eye test? Bro, Benzema is an incredible football player. So Benzema is literally the guy that can give you effectiveness and technical ability. So for me, I want that gives you the best of both worlds.
Where HH, do you rate Mbappe?
Which was peak Messi. See, peak Messi was the ultimate, because he will give you those crazy amounts of goals, and bro, the kind of stuff he's doing is just.
HH, do you rate Messi? No, not Messi, Mbappe.
In what sense?
Like his technical ability, because there's a lot of people that have controversial opinions about this guy.
Mbappe, that's a good one, man. Mbappe is a tricky one. He has something there, but I don't think it's as refined as some other players. So for
Do you
me,
think he relies on his pace? Because I like him. I think he's a good player, but
no.
he
Do you know?
relies
So
on his
the thing
pace.
with
Bro.
Mbappe, this is what I've always said with Mbappe. I wouldn't, for me, Mbappe is not as good as Benzema. As a footballer, he's not as good as Benzema. Maybe not even as good as Lewandowski. But what I like Mbappe is that he is super. He's like, that's why he's a prodigy. Like, after that, what he did for Monaco in our UCL and what he did in that World Cup was like, he's a prodigy. Because
you-
basically, he's like Thanos. I'm here just to collect all the Infinity Stones. So I have the World Cup Infinity Stone, and I need the UCL Infinity Stone. I'm going to get that. So he's just here just to
you know he's gonna retire top 2. By the way, he's got more goals than what Messi and
wait, hold
Ronaldo
on.
had at his age.
Ralph, hold on. Ralph, hold on.
Yo,
Top
yo, yo.
two what?
I
Top two
think
what?
he'll
Yo,
be top 2.
did you
Top,
guys see when
wait, hold
did
on,
you guys
Ralph. Top two of his generation or of all time?
He might be of all time, bro. Bro, like by that time, people will look at stats.
Hold on.
yo did
Oh my god. Damn bloody fool.
Ralph, I'm putting you inside the dock right now, and I need you to explain yourself.
No, because bro, when you look at it, yeah, I saw something like a month ago. He's got more goals than Cristiano and Messi at 23 than they had at 23, bro. I think he's got 100 assists as well, bro. And he's got a World Cup, and he's got about 15 trophies already, bro. HH, man.
They say I should give you a straight red.
No, bro.
So it is.
Why? What I'm saying is,
Okay, so
facts, bro.
you're saying that he would surpass Pele. He'd
and,
surpass.
and these guys were attacking me for putting Salah in top 30. It's like it's like come on, bro.
No, Hazard, Salah is not top 39. No, Hazard, you need to relax.
I said if he wins Afcon,
No, but this
no. So what if he wins Afcon?
if he leads Egypt to Afcon, why not,
Hazard,
bro?
do you know how many players they've been in the history of the game? How is Salah top 30 all time because he won Afcon? Bro, has he still scored in the UCL final through open play?
Bro, he got injured because of Ramos.
Has he
Bro.
scored in the
He
UCL
was
final
gonna
through
score,
open
bro.
play?
No, and many players in the top 30 haven't.
But they've done other stuff in the World Cup as well. So
Okay, and he's done other stuff in the Champions League.
no. I mean, no. I mean, actually, Ralph, I'll deal with you afterwards. Let me just get this. So Daddy U says Core is overweight but makes fun of Hazard. Fugazi. Daddy U, why are you obsessed with Core? Core did nothing to you, bro. RB7, please don't mention finished bomb Pessi. Salah, Benzema, greater. Now, what I'll say to you is, based on form, Salah and Benzema are better, but we can't ignore Messi's career and his legacy right now. So, and also, bro, we still have a Champions League to do next month. See, people are very funny. What if Messi goes crazy? What if Messi drops a 2-piece in the
I
first
hope
leg
not, man.
and drops a 2 A's and a G in the second leg and single-handedly knocks out Real Madrid? Then what? Because see, people then do a
But what if he goes out, bro? What if Benzema knocks him out? What are we gonna say then?
Oh, Ralph, then he's finished. Like, okay, look, Ralph. I don't think people like. See, it's like people. It's like if they don't want to listen. If Messi gets knocked out in the round of 16, that post-match stream is going to get banned from. YouTube are going to pull that post-match stream. They're going to pull it off.
Especially when he's got only one goal in League One.
Ralph. PSG are beating Real Madrid because they have to. There is no chance Messi is going to get knocked out in the round of 16 in his first season. It's not happening. So, bro, I can't wait. I think I'm lying, bro. Bro. I'll show you how much I'm waiting for this whole game. Actually, let me show you how much I'm waiting for this. There's a freaking countdown, bro. This game is money. Now, look at this. Where are we? So we are 19 days away. 19 days away from this. Let me repeat myself. We're 19 days away from this huge, massive clash. But apparently they say that Benzema may not be able to play because I think they say that you can't be allowed into France if you have not been vaccinated. So,
Oh my god.
so I don't know whether that's the effect, because if that's an effect, then that changes a lot. But yeah, bro, I don't, Messi is not going to get knocked out in the round of 16. Twitter will explode. Cristiano fans will have multiple orgasms. CR7 fans will have multiple orgasms if that happened. So,
But CR7 and Messi fanboys are weird, bro. Seriously, these guys are virgins, man.
bro, I don't engage with those
Let's
guys.
get back to the topic.
Wait, no. So, Case says PK has more CL goals than R9, also World Cup and 4 CLs.
And what does that mean?
Ronaldo has a greater impact on the game and a greater impact on the World Cup, and he also achieved dot as well. So, thank you. Casey, oh Lord, multiple studies have shown that the Arab invasion didn't change ethnic composition. North Africans more or less are the same as they were 8,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Look, I've read the difference, but who knows? All we need to do is, like a Back to the Future, we need to get that's Martin McFly's car, the DeLorean, go back, and then we'll see what really happened. So that's what I want to do. I want to see how those pyramids were built. Did aliens build those pyramids, or was it just human beings? So I want to go back to the past and see how this whole stuff was built. But so I was about to call you Salah. Hazard. So you're here right now.
Wait. What's going on?
No. Hazard, can you hear me?
Yes.
So next round, quarterfinals, Egypt. Is this trophy coming home? Is this trophy coming home?
Bro,
is this the game in which gives you the belief that's because yes, Morocco are good, but you've got the La. You've got the La. Can the La be that definitive factor that takes you all the way? Strong defense, strong team, a huge win. Because you know what they always say? Whenever you come through a really tough game in the knockouts, it gives you that seal, that zeal. So this could be the win that gives Egypt the confidence and belief that they can go all the way.
Look, bro, man, what do you want me to say, man? Like, bro, like I'm not gonna predict that Egypt's gonna win against Morocco. I'm not gonna predict that. Like my predictions are based on reality. I can hope as much as I want, but Morocco is the better team, man. Morocco is the better team across the whole squad. They have the more balanced team, and across all positions, they look more dangerous than us. But anything can happen, anything can happen, and Egypt have shown that, But if I had to put my money on it, I'll put Morocco to go through. But if Egypt beat Morocco, I think we're gonna win the whole thing. To be honest,
So
because the thing is, I don't
means...
think any other team can beat us if we beat Morocco. That means we can beat anyone.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
I mean, because obviously if you beat Morocco, that means you face the winner of Cameroon and Gambia.
Yeah.
In the semis.
Yeah. Cameroon are obviously the favorite, but I was watching Cameroon against what's their names against Comoros, and Comoros were the better team. Like for me, Comoros and they were playing with 10 men. And they had the better chances, and they were the better team. And the keeper was tested a couple of times. The left back was playing keeper for Comoros, but Onana made some unbelievable saves, man, for Cameroon. Like Comoros could have won that game with 10 men. So Cameroon need to step up if they're gonna do something. The home advantage. They have home advantage, but I don't see them. I said they're gonna win the Afcon, but they're looking down, bro. Like Egypt can beat Cameroon. To be honest with you, Egypt can beat Cameroon.
Well, no, I think Cameroon is because again, how impressive were they in 2017 up until the final? So it was only in the final when they really came through. But even up to the final, they were just like they were just very effective, and they just knew how to get it done. And look, they're just like, look, man, we're just getting it done. We're coming through. So, your boy Ziachin says, every team. Thank you for the dub, Ziachin, man. Thank you for the dub, man. Every team is as good as its weakest link. True, but if you're a good manager or if you're a good team, you can try to restrict how much your weakest link can bring you down. And I mean, me and Ralph, we always have some experience with this because Alonso is our weakest link. And
Christian Pulisic, American
Ralph,
Let
Ralph,
me keep.
Ralph, Ralph.
Let me keep quiet. Let me keep quiet.
Yes, please, with Ralph. Ralph. Okay, look, but shout out to what's
Man,
called Trump.
We've
and
started a whole discussion about race in the comments.
Yeah. No. You see, no. I mean, it's true. I mean, because obviously, is see Morocco, Egypt, man. I mean, I think Egypt can edge it, bro. The reason why I say Egypt is because Morocco have not been tested.
But
This
HH, I
was
told
a
you,
real
they're
test
our
for Egypt.
kryptonite, bro. I told you they're our kryptonite.
And I don't know. I don't care. And for me, I think Carlos Queiroz has Egypt almost operating very differently. And I think that Morocco are going to find it very difficult against Egypt. No, this could easily go all the way. Like, I will not be shocked if this is like, yes, another 0-0-1-1 and penalties, you know. And if you've come through penalties one time, there's no reason why you can't go through penalties the other time. So for me, I would definitely give the favor to Egypt, man. And again,
Yo,
bro,
did
look, man.
you guys see when Nicolas Pepe he took the first penalty and he was shushing everyone? He was shushing the crowd.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, because I
This
think
guy got confident way too early.
yeah. I think they were because I think they were facing the Egyptian crowd. So obviously the Egyptian crowd were obviously trying to pull them off. So guys, look, man, we've talked, we've done our thing, man, and yeah, man, Afcon, man, Ralph, I'm sorry. You
I'm
know,
still in pain, bro. I'm
Ralph,
in
don't worry,
immense
Chelsea
pain,
can
bro.
give no, Ralph, don't worry, Marina can give you a rest.
Bro, we better win that Club World Cup. Otherwise,
Bro, by the
it'll be
way,
suicide, man.
and then he got man of the match. So yeah,
Excuse me?
yeah, bro. And then he got it.
Bro, we let our nanny get man of the match against us.
On
What is
that
this?
note,
Induct us.
easy, man.